3 rockets and 3 fans. This is gonna be overkill more than likely, but as long as it gets us to our destination, I think that's all that matters. Destination. And that answers that. It's going to be a yes. It's just making a landing. And we only really needed 1 battery from that. I mean, we'll take it. Hello everybody, welcome to and welcome back to another episode of Tears of the Kingdom. No armor, no melee challenge. With no glider paired on top. At least that's the plan, unless we do need to use melee weapons. I know we might need to for the actual dungeon. Well, unless you include throwing them to be excluded, I'm not really sure about that. But we're not going to be worrying about that until we get there. For now, we're just going to worry about the journey to it. I also forgot how beautiful this segment was. Like, I don't know what about that. Just it shooting like that and it glowing like that. It's so pretty. I also just realized the color like that is also like the Zone color. I wonder if they're kind of connected. Like similar kind of magic to each other or not. Before we go down there, or rather before we port back to Sidon, there's some crates of stuff down here that I would like to break, because I'm pretty sure some of them have arrows, maybe other mechanical materials. I don't really know what else they would hold inside of them. So wow, you can see Mifa from over here. Hi Mifa. I forgot that you have to go right beside the boxes that's supposed to right underneath them, which just to try to break these barrels and rocks and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why that's the case. If you think it would be more beneficial to break it underneath, but hey, that's okay. And okay, yeah, lots of arrows. Honestly, arrows sometimes are just our best friends in these kind of challenges. I thought that was a frog right in the middle of the sludge, but this was not. And here is our last barrel. I would also use bombs, but I'm pretty sure using it with the sludge would actually make us go on fire. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it feels like that would be the case. And oh, bam. The last ones, and you know what? We have the glider here. We may as well, wing rather, we have to wing, not the glider. I don't know why sometimes I just get them mixed up. We may as well just use that to get back to Sidon and I said Mifa. Sidon and his fiancée. But first, I guess we just need to do this combination. I don't know why we need to. Ow. Or not. Good thing that we could port mid-air, otherwise Lake would just break his ankles completely. Also too bad that we can't get healed in these moments, but I get it's because it's cleansing the water. I also forgot that Sidon is not right there. Is it either both across there? Okay. It's like, where are they? They're just like secretly running away. But hi Yona and hi Sidon. Yes, Sidon, you're scared. And then Yoda's like, hey, have some courage. I think that's really sweet. Like this whole cutscene. It's like, Sidon, it's okay. Feel a lot, have some courage. We know you could do this, brother. And I also forgot this is how the, was that Muktarok? That's a boss. I also forgot this is where the sludge like comes into. Like, hi buddy. Now is a moment of truth. Do we actually need to use Sidon here, or can we use materials with it? I'm pretty sure we could just use the water fruit, or whatever it is called, just to get the armor off. That's the part where we have to figure out in the actual dungeon whether we could actually go through or not, and just making sure we clear the water out of the way, because I do want to use bombs. I just don't know if I say using the bombs right next to the sludge would go us on fire, but I guess we're just gonna get splat in the face by that. Okay, here we go, number 2. As long as we get our stuff off. Riju, you startled me. I'm actually going to use that on here just in case we get more sludge on us, just like that. Like, we don't need that, buddy. Like, we know that you want to explode us very dearly. But it really didn't actually do anything. And okay, that's what I was more so worried about. Oh, can we parry? I'm not sure if we could or not, but I'm just gonna use the arrows to get to this part. Okay, Sidon, are you really not gonna go towards the sludge, like... I forgot how it just goes down like that, like, bruh. What are you actually doing there, buddy? You look kinda gross. But I love you at the same time. You silly little guy. You know, I'm just gonna keep using bombs against you. Oh, shield is badly broken. You know, that's okay, it's a minecart. Are you really just going to stay up like that? That's impressive. Yeah, I don't think we can actually parry that or not. But okay, whew, this sludge doesn't do any damage. But Sidon, brother, please. Oh, that's right. I will do that, buddy. Also, it's so interesting how this is the only one that's actually on the ground. Also, that is not stunning. Maybe probably just get this out here. Oh! Get dazzled. You do it double dazzled. We're just gonna do this. Okay, you know what? You could, really, nobody's going to go towards it as long as the sludge is up. Okay, thank you, Unobo. Thank you for being the one to actually go and fight. Way over there, buddy. I mean, that's fair. I would also go over there. You know, we're just gonna keep using arrows because clearly it's what works. Also, like how this gets the eye out. Now it makes more sense why he's doing such good damage as opposed to before. I don't know if we could get it to stun lock or not. It's like that is a new, but it is fun to just continually do this to the poor Octorok. Ooh. Read you. The one time that I want to. Can we really not use anybody else but Sidon? Well, that's just kind of silly. But no, that's okay. We'll just keep going with the bombs. Because clearly, the earthquake ability isn't doing that much damage against this little thing. Oh! Thank you so much, Sphere. Just protecting us just like that. So how much damage does the earthquake ability do to rig? Nothing. Wait, could we use this against it? Probably not, but that would be hilarious if these mushrooms actually worked against this thing, though. It's like, who would have thought that fighting this thing was going to be so awkward without us? So I guess the mushroom does actually work. Thank you, Unobo. Oh, part of a shield just broke. No, our whip is just broke. Our bow. I never thought that a like of all things was going to be so difficult to fight. Thank you, Richu, for being the other person who actually tried to fight this thing. Sidon refuses to go up to this thing for whatever reason. Where is it now? Okay. At least it's almost done though, it's just a matter of actually getting its eyeball out. Which of course it decides to go out after this. Still have to wonder if we could actually stun the thing or not. I don't think that's going to be exciting. Whoa, Richu, big damage right there. Thank you so much for that. It's like so close. So close. It's just so tedious. And I get that we're supposed to use Sidon, but at the same time, it should be a little bit easier without it. But hey, that's okay. Okay. Oh, can parry, but it does nothing. I don't know why I keep wanting to use the like a throw melee weapon or not, but there we go. That is Sludge like out of the way. That actually took kind of far. I think that takes about like 7 minutes to defeat. But hey, Sidon, it'll be Richu and Unobo did it. We just kind of stood there. Although I guess technically, no, Sidon, we did it. You protected me with your shield, and then the rest of us took it out. But right there, it's like, huh, come on, Sidon. Get with it. I love her jewelry. Just noticed she had like the little like I don't know what it'd be in the last. I don't know what that would be called, like earpiece. Here we are, Sidon. That's the Sidon that we all know. Good job, buddy. All cutie patootie. There's something about hearing just the flipper noise when he runs. It's just kind of fun. Just kind of funny to me. So, I'm glad you guys are safe. Just one more thing. Yes, I know you want to give us the armor. Oh, Royal Claymore. I forgot that legs could also just give us some armor. Like, armor? Weapons. It was the... Yeah, it was the, I know, but I don't really want this sort of armor because, if you can't tell, I'm not really wearing anything except for boxers. Wait, we can get it right here, though.
Yes. Whoa.
Huh, cool. Oh, wait, I did this side quest in our original file when we were actually in Zora's domain. So getting it here is kind of interesting for me. I don't know why.
Yes.
But thanks for the Zora armor, even though I'm not really going to be using it. It's the thought that counts, though. Hello, you cute little crab. It's okay, I'm just gonna leave you alone. I just want to go up to say hi to Mifa first. Because that would be the best way to go up. There's frogs. They were just hanging out. Why is there so many frogs and crabs here? Like, what? I love it though. I mean, probably because it's one of the few areas that have clear water. Oh. I didn't even realize there's some fishies in these waters too. Oh, ancient arowanas. I always thought they could get these only up in the sky on. The more you know. Yes, something glowing up there happened. That's why we're gonna go down here. Because we're gonna say hi to Sidon. And thankfully, since we're in the air, we could just go forwards like this. Sidon, where are you appearing? I don't remember exactly where he is. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, we might need to make a boat. I don't know if we have the material to make a boat. Hopefully we do. I like how there's a little bar right over here. Didn't realize it was on the stock. And I totally forgot that on the stock, or rather near it, is the materials that we would actually need for our boat. It was that, or I was going to use a wing at our last steering stick. Because surprisingly we don't really have that much of them. Because I believe the wings do float in the water, if I remember correctly. But, it's free material, as long as you can actually get the steering stick the correct way. Now it's just finding the right rock that Sidon is on, and I'm pretty sure he's right up here. Rest in peace, you know, about going right into the water. Wait, what? 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 I'm not going to complain about hitting a poor auger. But like, I couldn't even see it. Yonobo, that was impressive. We'd also thank you very much, Wood, Steering Stick, and Fan, for being freely available. And this was indeed the correct one. Otherwise, it would have just been a wild goose chase to find Sidon. Just barely enough stamina too, but... Hello, my guy. Why are you deciding to be here and not on the dock? Like, what if Link just couldn't see you on here and you're just waiting for him like for a week? Although, hopefully he would be able to find Sidon before a week. Also, Sidon, don't you worry about all the sounds and voices in your head. I think that's pretty normal at this point, considering Richu and Yonobo both heard voices in their heads. How fast or strong is he swimming in order to make a whole whirlpool in here? Should we be scared? Can all Zoras do this, or can Sidon only be the one to do this? I'm not gonna question it, because we're gonna dive down there. Rather get flushed down. I'm surprised Link didn't just want to dive down there. Oh, I always thought you had to like, direct to swim into it for some reason, but no, you really just get sucked into it. I mean, are we really not getting that much closer by trying to dive in there? It's fine. We made it at the end though. Which makes me wonder, at this point, is Sidon just still making a whirlpool for us up above? Or does he end up down here with us? I don't remember. Like, I know this game's been out for a year, which is crazy how it's been out for a year. And thankfully that was only taking 1 damage. I would feel really bad for poor Link. That wasn't the case. So I don't remember if there's another entrance to down here or not. But you know what, it's fine. But you don't want to assist us to break these rocks right here. As long as we can actually hit these, assuming that's going to be a yes to make some ramps and stuff like that. Otherwise, we might need to go and cut some bomb rocks. There's no bomb rocks in this game. Bomb flowers. Which there probably is going to be some down here, wouldn't be surprised. Considering they're in most caves. I guess technically this isn't a cave. Because this is Ancient Sora Waterworks instead. One of my favorite parts of the game. I don't know why it is. It's just, I find it so fun, kind of interesting. But also, heck, making a bridge where you could just make yourselves a elevator up there. But first, I'm gonna grab this chest. I'm getting distracted. Yes. Do I care? No. They're goodies. And my brain sometimes just goes into goblin mode. Like, I see shiny, I will take shiny. And up we go, really quick elevator. In fact, it almost just tried to loop around for us, which I wouldn't have blamed it, but that would have been kind of funny, but also a little sad. But okay, here's the moment of truth. Are we going to be able to use the Noble up here, or will we actually need some bomb rocks? And I get why it's slippery there, but it kind of sucks that it's slippery. Noble, can you come in here with me or no? Looks like it is a no. Looks like we will need to make a big ramp. Or maybe we should just try to get the one lower. I'm assuming that we should probably get this one first. Just food for thought. You know, but hopefully... Oh, dang it. Rest in peace, those little things. Okay, well, my other thought is maybe throwing a melee weapon at it. It's gotta be a way to go through this without having to use bomb arrows, and also not having to actually use melees. I refuse to have to use the melee weapons this far in. Such an Octorok. Gosh darn, like, okay, that doesn't break. Again, I don't know if you guys would consider that to be using melee weapons, because technically we're throwing it. You can see why that would be a yes, but I'm still just going to use it. So just let me know what you guys would feel about that being considered melee or not melee. I'm just generally curious to know what other people think about that. Okay, we could use the earthquake ability here, but I guess one of the downfalls by throwing the weapons, the ones like that, because, well, we couldn't really use earthquake and water, at least I'm assuming not, is that we lose one of them. Even though we're not using the weapons, it'd still be nice to actually be able to keep them. Hopefully we're actually able to destroy this thing with the earthquake ability. Seems like it's doing damage, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's actually doing any damage to it, so we're just gonna be doing this again. Yeah, 2 hits, so probably wasn't, which is unfortunate. But hey, that's okay. At least we actually got to keep that one this time. I forgot there's also... I guess technically a cave back there. Music just changed slightly. I love that. I would love it if the water levels actually made the music sound slightly different. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure there's this, yeah, Stalfos down here, Or Stalnox, rather. But there could also be Stalfosses down here. It depends on if it's nighttime or not, if they can appear or not. I remember how many there actually are that we need to destroy. Mostly don't need to destroy it to get over there. I don't quite remember. Because it's been a year, but a year's been just long enough. I remember we kind of just mix these things together. Just barely not a cent. Oh, okay, we got so close to being able to actually go in there like that. That was actually kind of impressive, but that means we might be able to ascend from underneath? Maybe, maybe not. I'm surprised we're not pushed down there. Okay. Phew. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a no, considering there's some things that you can. Or things that you can't. Tiny little keys. I forgot you're down here. Absolutely adorable. I'm not gonna fight you though, I'm just gonna let the others fight you if they want to, because not like you guys are really doing that much to me. Oh, so legs. My legs, I mean shoes. Why am I getting these enemy names mixed up? Like, apparently Octoroks are not like legs. Legs are now Octoroks. Now Chew Jellies are also like legs. Oh, you know what? Just like disappear. Okay, all you did just calm down now. Making things personal now. That's right, we're gonna make fire shoes out of that. Well, thank you to whoever actually decided to hit this little guy here. Oh, well, okay, that we sure. No, but no. Moving on, though, moving on. I think this might be where we need to go. I don't know why it's like this spot right here. It's pretty. We ascend here. We can't. Where does this ascend to? We should just slide us out of the cave. I don't think that was the case, but oh, Bubble Frog. Hi, Bubble Frog. I'm sorry. I want your gem. I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm also freeing you from your curse. So in that sense, I don't feel that bad. But still, be free, my little friend. Be free. This place is huge. I'm not gonna stand up there though. That would actually send us back out. How did the Bubble Frog end up in here? Mind you, as a frog, you could just go back down. Hi, buddy! Hitting it with a splash fruit did nothing, but I don't want you to freeze me on fire, buddy. I'm very sorry, but also not sorry, because, you are definitely more of the terrifying legs to try to fight. You know what, Richu, are you really not going to try to fight this thing right now? Why are you not trying to fight it? Y'all are just being rude. Like, come on now. You want me to freeze on fire, don't you? Thank you so much, Udobo, for being the one to, just like save me right there. Well, maybe we'll just shoot it with arrows. I don't know which one does a better damage against it. An arrow or an earthquake? Maybe like probably a little both. No, don't you try to eat me, buddy. I just want to get your core, and I also want to get whatever items you get to give us. There's something about them just flinging like that. Just, it hits the spot. Ooh, poor Link. Okay, not as many stuff this time because I want to be able to actually have our things here. But okay, do we actually need to get all the water? Looks like we don't need to rise up all the water. Although it probably would open up a lot more. But that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. I seriously love parts like this. Like, there's something about seeing the shrines appear in front of us and just being right here. There's something just so satisfying and beautiful about it. I think it's the coloring of it. It's like the emerald green. I think it's emerald. Whatever green color it is, it's just really pretty. But I totally forgot all of this was just to activate the temple itself. It's too bad, again, we can't just be like, hey Sidon, do you want to come on a glider with us and do our hot air balloon and rise up with us? But alas, he needs to swim up there. Yeah, that's right, Sidon. I did that. Waterfall. A waterfall descended from the sky. Like, what happened? Is this your doing? So you activated a mysterious device in the ruins, and then you made all this water go here. That's mighty impressive. So now let's go up to the sky and to the temple. It's okay, Sidon, once again. It's fine that you're hearing voices. Oh, I like how even Link's like, huh? I like how that means the sage is also talking to both of them. Though technically just talking to Sidon, but still. I like it. Okay, bye Sidon. I'm glad that you have your courage back to go there, but at the same time, like, bruh. So can we go back down to the... Oh, we can't. So... That's impressive. It was just an infinite vortex there. Also, is this waterfall going to be pushing us? And what does it look like it would be able to? Yeah. That's fine. But I think with that then... So... Leave it here. Yes, I would actually like to grind down in the depths for more things for the crystals. Basically, Zonai charge. That's what it is. We need more of the chunky rocks so that we could actually go all the way up there and do our thing. It looks like there's a cave right behind this waterfall, but I think it's not. It's all this ice. I forgot how close it is to... I think this is like the frozen area of nature. Like, why is it just like bunches of crystal or like ice or whatever this is supposed to be? We are about to drown because we don't have any more stamina food. Oh, we do have stamina food. Okay, I'll just punch on it because why not? I'd rather not drown poor Link. Again, been through enough. He doesn't need to break more ankles or drown a bunch of times. But yeah, like, why is there suddenly crystal here? Is it really that cold, or is it really just crystal? I don't know. But I'm getting distracted here. Can I leave it off here for now? And eventually probably go back down there and explore more down there, because there is more stuff that we get. But until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I will see you. I may not see you in the next video. Peace.